Now, enough of this God, you questioning God, so let's get on you, because I heard you moving to Vietnam. What's up with that? I got 215 days, so you definitely heard right. I can't wait, man. I'm just counting down. Yeah, but that's a communist country, right? Like, why would you leave the best country in the world? So you worried about communism when we, as African Americans, got a much bigger problem in America than communism. We got to deal with racism, right? You scared to get pulled over by the cops and grab your wallet because you might get your head blown off. So which one would you rather deal with, communism or racism? I ain't lying though. We've been dealing with that ever since we got to this country, man. Like, yeah, it's always something: consumerism, racism. You know what I'm saying? Classism. We got to deal with a bunch of it. We got to deal with a lot of shit in this country, bro. So when you think about it, everything was created to be a consumer, for us to consume, to keep spending money. Like having a vehicle, for instance. They created the vehicles for us to get to work faster, just to get to work faster, right? But that's another bill on wheels. When I get over there, I ain't gonna need no vehicle. Everything is walkable, which is how it should have been. Yeah, but you're gonna have to get a job. I mean, how you gonna make money? Like, you can't stay nowhere for free. You gotta get a job. So in this country, the more you have, the better. I'm going to a country where less is more, right? So you could live off less. You don't need everything you need over here to make a living. All I gotta make is 70% less of what I'm making now. You know what I'm saying? That's $1,000 a month, $250 a week. You can't go over there with a job mentality because you can't get a job. So I'm creating my own sources of income. I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. You gotta leave that job mentality here in America. So it's forcing me to bet on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, where has a job gotten us anyway in this country? Where the hell they get us? Nowadays, it's getting you on the streets. You know what I'm saying? There's people, nowadays, the working class are the people that's becoming homeless. You know what I'm saying? The minimum wage is not a livable wage. You know what I'm saying? They taking money from us. They taking every damn thing you make, they take. The more you make, the more they take. So you can never get ahead. So I feel you, bro. I'm with you. Yeah, life it's just too complicated, man. Like, we made it more complicated. Money made it more complicated than it should be. You got to pay for every damn thing. Fees, all this extra stuff you have to pay. You know what I'm saying? And you barely got enough to live on. You know what I'm saying? But what about your mama and your pops, bro? Like, you ain't gonna be able to see them how you usually see them. You know what I'm saying? You way over there in another country. Like, what about family? And look, bro, we got FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? We got social media. We can still see each other virtually. But the only time we come together anyway is for funerals. So when something bad happens, we barely have family reunions. So it really ain't gonna be no different, bro. We work so much over here, bro, in this country, to where I barely get to see my folks anyway. We barely get to see each other. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you right about that, man. Well, shit, I'm wishing you well, man, but be safe. If we were safe, you wouldn't have to tell me to be safe. See, that just goes to show right there, man. Like, we ain't safe. We definitely ain't safe here, bro.